Over 60% of men today quietly admit feeling disconnected, trapped, or incomplete, living lives that look full but feel strangely empty within. Perhaps you're one of them. You've achieved goals, pursued success, checked every box society told you would make you feel complete. Yet something inside you remains restless, unsatisfied, whispering there's more. But what if everything you've learned about being a man is incomplete, or worse, a dangerous illusion? Carl Jung once warned clearly, no tree can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. Deep within you lies an unseen landscape shaped by ancient, powerful forces called archetypes. These hidden energies silently influence every decision, every relationship, every moment of joy or emptiness in your life. Ignore them, and your life remains incomplete, fragmented. Understand and embrace them, and suddenly you begin to feel whole. Psychologists Robert Moore and Douglas Gillette identified 4 powerful archetypes essential for a balanced, fulfilled masculine life: the king, warrior, magician, and lover. Yet few men today even realize these forces exist, let alone know how to master them. Something deep inside you feels this truth already. But pause now and ask yourself directly, if you keep ignoring this call, where will you be 5 years from now? 10? 20? Still drifting through life, hoping something magically changes? Or are you finally ready to answer the voice calling from within, reclaim your power and live fully? Make no mistake, the most courageous journey you'll ever undertake is not outward but inward. This journey is not optional, it's necessary. Inside you right now waits the person you've always longed to become. The question isn't if the hero inside you exists, but whether you have the courage to finally awaken him. This is your call to wholeness. Are you ready to answer? Every man seeks respect, authority, strength. Yet most spend their lives chasing external validation, never realizing the throne they desperately seek already waits inside them. Within you now lies the archetype of the king, not the tyrant who rules through fear, but the wise, compassionate leader who commands respect by serving others. But the truth is, nobody ever taught you how to claim your inner throne. Consider the extraordinary legend of Sundiata Keita, the Lion King of Mali. Born crippled and mocked, exiled into obscurity, Sundiata seemed destined for a powerless existence. Yet he refused to surrender to self-pity or bitterness. One day, gripping branches of a baobab tree, he stood tall for the first time, symbolically reclaiming his inner strength. Returning to his kingdom, he defeated the tyrant who oppressed his people, not with vengeance or cruelty, but with fairness, mercy, and wisdom. Sundiata's powerful story reveals a clear truth. Your inner throne isn't granted by privilege, it's claimed through humility, courage, and compassion. Yet, a king without empathy quickly becomes a tyrant. History starkly reveals this through Emperor Ashoka, whose brutal conquest at Kalinga left thousands dead. Standing amid the carnage, Ashoka was shattered by grief and remorse. This devastation awakened his heart. He renounced violence forever, dedicating his life instead to compassion and healing. Ashoka's powerful transformation reminds you clearly that true kingship is about serving something far greater than your ego. But pause now. How often have you allowed indecision, fear, or chaos to rule your life instead of your inner king? Without claiming your inner throne, your warrior becomes reckless, your magician manipulative, your lover indulgent, leaving your inner kingdom in ruin, though. Imagine clearly the man you could become by fully embracing your inner king, decisive yet compassionate, strong yet humble, a steady guiding force for those around you. Yet here's the hard truth clearly stated. Claiming your inner throne demands real courage, and it requires you to confront yourself honestly, to ask, what legacy am I building? Well, who am I truly serving? The throne inside you waits empty, and the world waits with it. Your decision now defines everything. Will you finally step forward, claim your inner throne, and become the king you were always meant to be? Every man faces battles, but your greatest adversary doesn't stand across from you. He lives inside you, whispering quietly that you're not strong enough, disciplined enough, or brave enough. This internal enemy thrives on hesitation, fear, and self-doubt, sabotaging dreams and crushing potential. Without confronting this adversary, you remain locked in a lifelong war, losing precious days and years to battles never truly fought. Many men today misunderstand warrior energy, mistaking reckless aggression or mindless bravado for real strength. Yet history teaches clearly that the true warrior is entirely different, disciplined, honorable, guided by purpose rather than ego. Ali ibn Abi Talib, legendary Islamic warrior, captured this perfectly. In a fierce battle, Ali had decisively defeated his opponent, his sword poised for the final strike, when suddenly his enemy spat in his face. In an astonishing act of self-control, Ali lowered his sword. When questioned why he spared him, Ali answered calmly, "Had I struck him in anger, my sword would serve my ego, not justice. My fight is sacred. I battle for truth, never for rage." This powerful example clearly shows that authentic warriors fight first for self-mastery. Miyamoto Musashi, the invincible Japanese swordsman who never lost a duel, embodied this internal mastery as well. Late in life, he abandoned combat, retreating to solitude to author The Way of Walking Alone, in which he famously insisted, "Control your emotions or they will control you." Musashi understood profoundly that his fiercest opponent had always been himself, his fears, impulses, and pride. Without mastering these, victory in any battle remains impossible. But wait, let's be brutally honest here. Are you truly fighting the right battles, or are you just fighting yourself? Perhaps you've allowed comfort, fear, or hesitation to sabotage your dreams, silence your voice, or weaken your values. Real warrior energy demands courageously confronting these internal enemies. Without your inner warrior's discipline and courage, your life risks descending into chaos, lost potential, and quiet regret. Imagine vividly now how your life would shift if you finally stopped hesitating and fought fiercely, purposefully, and honorably for your goals. Consider clearly how your relationships, work, and integrity would flourish if you embraced disciplined courage. Robert Bly once warned bluntly, "Most men today lack enough awakened warriors to defend their soul houses. Without your inner warrior awake, your life remains vulnerable, directionless, incomplete. This inner warrior urgently calls you now. Confront your inner enemy, fear, hesitation, self-doubt. You already possess the strength you seek. Your greatest battle and greatest victory lies within. Are you finally ready to awaken the disciplined, honorable warrior, conquer your internal battle, and reclaim your life?" Chapter 4. The Magician, Bringing Hidden Truth to Light. Beyond strength and bravery, another force exists within you, a mysterious energy capable of transforming confusion into clarity, chaos into purpose, and darkness into light. This is the magician archetype, intuitive, insightful, and courageous enough to reveal hidden truths others fear to acknowledge. But tragically, many men today ignore this powerful part of themselves, wandering through life confused, repeating painful mistakes, unaware that their greatest wisdom already resides within. A remarkable story from the Haida people vividly illustrates this power. Raven, the legendary trickster magician, lived in a darkened world where sunlight was jealously hoarded by a selfish magician. Determined to free humanity, Raven cleverly transformed himself into a hemlock needle, slipped into the magician's home, and was reborn as his grandson. After patiently gaining trust, Raven convinced him to reveal the secret box containing the sun. Raven seized the moment, transformed himself again, stole the sunlight, and illuminated the world forever. Raven risked isolation, misunderstanding, even danger, but he courageously brought hidden truths into the open. Throughout history, men embodying magician energy risked persecution for daring to speak powerful truths. Giordano Bruno, a visionary Renaissance philosopher, courageously declared that the universe was infinite, filled with countless worlds, challenging powerful institutions determined to keep humanity locked in ignorance. Bruno was condemned as a heretic, yet he stood fearlessly before his accusers, defiantly proclaiming, "Perhaps your fear in condemning me is greater than mine in facing death." Bruno's powerful stand reminds you clearly. Revealing hidden truths demands courage, yet the cost of silence and ignorance is always far greater. But let's stop clearly here. How often have you hidden your insights, suppressed your intuition, or silenced your wisdom out of fear? Have you settled for confusion, repeating the same mistakes, afraid your voice doesn't matter? True magician energy never hides. It courageously shares its wisdom, risking misunderstanding and rejection because clarity and truth matter more than safety or approval. Yet a vital warning clearly stated: the shadow side of the magician tempts you toward arrogance or manipulation. Knowledge hoarded selfishly benefits no one. Real magician energy courageously shares insights, transforms confusion, and brings clarity, not just for yourself, but for others around you. This isn't about ego. It's about sharing the wisdom you've earned through struggle and reflection. Pause clearly now and vividly picture how your relationships, work, and purpose would dramatically transform if you finally trusted your inner magician's insight and boldly spoke your hidden truths. Imagine the healing clarity you could offer, the confusion you could dissolve, the lives, including your own, that you could profoundly impact. Giordano Bruno risked everything for truth, but what small truth are you afraid to speak clearly today? Your inner magician urgently calls. Will you finally reveal your hidden wisdom, courageously step forward and illuminate your life and the world around you? The clarity you seek already exists within you, waiting only for your courage to reveal it. Chapter 5. The Lover, Unlocking Your Heart's True Strength. Society has taught many men that emotions equal weakness, that feeling deeply and openly somehow diminishes masculinity. Perhaps you've been told to toughen up, to suppress tears, laughter, joy, even love itself. Yet the tragic truth is this: locking away your emotions doesn't make you stronger. It robs you of life's greatest treasures, leaving your soul hollow and your heart cold. But what if the very feelings you've been hiding behind emotional armor were in fact your greatest hidden strength? The lover archetype within you embodies courage. The courage to feel profoundly, to love passionately, and to connect deeply. Yet countless men remain terrified of this emotional depth, mistakenly believing vulnerability equals weakness. The Persian legend of Layla and Majnun vividly reveals the truth. Long before Romeo and Juliet, Majnun loved Layla so passionately it consumed him. Forbidden to marry, Layla was forced into another's arms, shattering Majnun's heart. Yet instead of becoming numb, Majnun opened himself even more deeply to his love, pouring his soul into poetry of haunting beauty. He saw Layla in everything: the desert sands, the evening stars, even in his own reflection. Majnun eventually died of grief, yet their tragic love endured, symbolizing a profound truth: vulnerability, passion, and emotional openness are not weaknesses, they are the ultimate bravery. But emotional bravery isn't only romantic, it also encompasses compassion, kindness, and profound human connection. Mr. Rogers, who shaped millions of lives with gentleness and emotional honesty, embodied this perfectly. Amid a hardened world, Fred Rogers courageously declared, "Love is at the root of everything. Learning, parenting, relationships, life itself." Rogers challenged shallow stereotypes of masculinity, revealing clearly that true strength involves feeling deeply, expressing honestly, and connecting openly. His legacy stands as powerful proof that emotional courage transforms lives, yours included. Yet stop right here and reflect deeply. How many of life's greatest moments have you already missed by guarding your heart? Maybe you've numbed your feelings, hidden your love behind walls of pride or fear, silently aching for genuine connection. But emotional armor doesn't protect you, it isolates you. Vulnerability is risky, yes, but numbness guarantees regret. Picture clearly, right now, how your relationships, family life, even your work would transform if you embraced your inner lover fully. Imagine openly expressing affection, sharing joy without shame, and courageously loving despite fear of rejection or pain. This is emotional bravery, the real strength the lover archetype offers. Without this courage, your life risks remaining incomplete, isolated, quietly empty. Your inner lover urgently calls you now. Tear down the walls around your heart and reclaim your emotional courage. Real strength isn't armor, it's openness. The lover within challenges you powerfully. Are you finally ready to risk vulnerability, love passionately, feel deeply, and live fully again? Chapter 6: Integration. Becoming the hero of your own life. You've journeyed deeply inward, encountering 4 powerful archetypes: the wise king, guiding your purpose; the courageous warrior, defending your values; the insightful magician illuminating your path, and the passionate lover opening your heart. But none of these powerful energies can transform your life unless you fully integrate them. Integration isn't just beneficial, it's essential. Without integration, your life remains scattered, incomplete, hollow. Carl Jung defined this integration clearly as individuation, the lifelong quest to become who you truly are. Jung warned powerfully, your vision becomes clear only when you look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. Without embracing all four archetypes consciously, your life risks drifting aimlessly, fragmented by confusion, self-doubt, and regret. Consider vividly the stakes if you refuse integration. Imagine clearly a life spent chasing empty success, feeling emotionally isolated, lacking genuine purpose. Is this the legacy you wish to leave yourself, your family, your community? Or will you finally choose to courageously embrace integration, combining your king's compassionate wisdom, your warrior's disciplined courage, your magician's insightful clarity, and your lover's passionate connection? Imagine clearly right now, waking tomorrow morning feeling profoundly transformed, your purpose clear, your courage strengthened, your wisdom sharpened, and your heart fully open. Picture vividly your relationships flourishing, your work deeply meaningful, your soul finally complete. But don't just imagine it. Make a clear commitment right now to embody these powerful archetypes tomorrow. But pause here. This moment demands absolute honesty. Are you truly ready to become the hero of your own life? Will you lead like the wise king, protect like the courageous warrior, illuminate truths like the insightful magician, and love passionately like the open-hearted lover? Your decision today shapes your destiny tomorrow, because here's the hard truth clearly stated: nobody else can live your life for you. Your journey toward becoming whole begins right now. The powerful king who guides your purpose, the courageous warrior who defends your values, the insightful magician who illuminates your path, and the passionate lover who opens your heart, all await your decision to fully embody them. As Carl Jung profoundly declared, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. If this journey resonated deeply with you, don't let it end here. Like this video so others can find this vital message. Share it with someone who urgently needs clarity and purpose, and subscribe now because your real journey toward becoming whole has only just begun.